Hello, friends and folks, we're back! After asking you if it's now time to pack up this channel, we got the consensus that there are still some of you out there who want us to keep doing what we're doing. So here we are, taking you with us to Exeter, while encouraging you to keep learning and keep living. Today, we will visit the last castle ever built in England, a 20th century castle, Castle Drogo. If you're a member of the National Trust, this is one place you should not miss. This first building that you'll see is the visitor center, which has a cafe and a shop. And if you don't have the National Trust membership, you still can purchase a ticket by the entrance and you will be given a map of the estate. How's your bird knowledge? Once you're in, you can see these bird feeders on the side right after the entrance and check out all the little birds around it. A few steps from it is a cabbie waiting to transport anyone to and from the castle. This is especially provided for those with trouble walking. It was believed that the site of the castle was once the home of their medieval ancestor, Drogo the Tame, thus the name Castle Drogo. Drogo was a Norman baron during the time of Henry II. Welcome to Castle Drogo. Constructed between 1911 and 1930 by an architect by the name of Edwin Lutyens for Mr. Julius Drew, a self-made millionaire from Bedford. Julius Drew was the third among the siblings of 8. He started his working life at age 18 as a tea buyer. With determination, he opened his first tea shop in Liverpool in 1878. By the time he reached 32, he's already a millionaire. Mr. Drew died in 1931, aged 75, a year after the castle was finished. However, him and his family had been living in the castle since 1925. Mr. Drew married Frances Richardson from Derbyshire. She was born in 1871, and as his widow, she continued to live in the castle till her death in 1954. Mr. Drew was 54 years old when he bought the land. It took him 19 years to finish the castle. It was delayed by World War I and the lack of craftsmen in the area. The Drew family was known to be generous and good to their household staff. They ensured that their sleeping quarters and outdoor and working spaces were comfortable for them. Thus, you can see the state-of-the-art kitchen at that time. The castle was really built following the styles of the castle buildings from the medieval and Tudor periods. This one, though, already had electricity and lifts. The Drews had 5 children, 3 sons and 2 daughters. Adrian, the eldest, was a doctor who died in Belgium during World War I. He was only 26. His death broke his father's heart. Mr. Drew never really fully recovered from it. The second son, Basil, born in 1894, became the heir of the castle. He was a barrister. He died in 1974. On the same year, his grandson, Dr. Christopher Drew, gave Castle Drogo and other properties to the National Trust. The third son, Cedric, born 1896 and died in 1971, became an MP in Devon and a Knight Commander of the Royal Victorian Order. He inherited the Brodenbury properties. The fourth child is Mary, born in 1900 and died in 1985. She was said to be unmarried and was the one who looked after her mother when she was ill. There's not much said about her, but she helped her mom rehome 50 young children made homeless during the World War II, and they all accommodated them in the castle. Not much was known about the youngest daughter, Frances, born in 1907, except that she married Reverend Charles Follett Young from Northern Ireland and had 2 children, and she stayed in Ireland for most of her life. She died in 1981. The garden design was also done by architect Lutyens and his fellow designers George Dillistone and Gertrude Jekyll. It's the highest garden cared for by the National Trust. Varieties of rhododendrons are everywhere. You can just imagine the garden during summer when all sorts of flowers will come out. I hope you've enjoyed our comeback. Please do use the comment section below if you have any suggestions for us to improve our work. And please don't forget to subscribe. See you next week. But before that,